given to me by my sister. I've not actually used it until this course, which has been really nice to find use for it, but also I've never been drawn to it before. So I've used it for the past month, which has been really nice. I like to create a bit of height, a couple of blocks here, so a couple of blocks, then a beanie bag behind it just for some softness, and using some cushions on top of there just to create some height to be able to drop the knees. So to be able to drop the knees below the hips gives a much better position, not only for your pelvis but for your spine, to be able to get comfortable in that cross-legged position. You can probably see my left knee always rises up slightly more, so sometimes I might get people to reverse that so that you're not in your natural position. It's always good to challenge the senses, what you normally come into. Sometimes you then need to ease into the side that is tight. So having your hips above your knees is very good for your lumbar spine, be that in a seated position, in a chair. Often when we're sat in a car and the seat's too much of a bucket, the hips will drop below the knees, causing lower back pain. And it's the same thing when you're sitting soft on a sofa, when you're sitting on a chair, even when you go to the toilet, your hips drop below your knees. And that's why I would always advise a cushion or a topper to be able to reverse that process, because it's something that really resonates with me. So I've created some height, my knees are dropped, my spine is tall. I've got a candle on, it's a spring candle. It's got a beautiful casing, red and a blue casing for spring. I think smells really create effects for people. You create memories, but also certain smells will spark different things in people. So I know personally smells like rose and floral scents really resonate with me. If I can imagine a smell, it creates a nicer ambiance. Things like patchouli and harsher smells for me just turn me off slightly. So it's finding a smell that works for you, something that you like. We all like different perfumes, there's a reasoning to that. So creating a calm space. The sacred space for me is being in the isolation of a mat. So it doesn't particularly matter what proximity I am to people, as long as I can have that space for myself, not to compare, not to judge or be judged. So it's important to find that for yourself. It is very personal. Different people, we all have very different tastes for smells, for tastes, for things that we find appealing. So finding what's right for you. So coming into a comfortable seated position. Becoming aware of your breath. Becoming aware of anything that's rising up into your thought pattern. Leaving things behind that haven't been brought onto the mat today. A lot of the world can be very busy. That busyness can flicker through our thoughts and make us react. So allowing yourself this time to sit with those reactions. am here. I am here is a really powerful way to bring yourself into your body. So drawing your sound, the sound from the farthest away, the birds tweeting, the sound of the washing machine, the TV or radio that's on in the background. Bringing those noises into what's within your body. So feeling the rise and fall of the chest, the rise and fall of the belly. Listening to the sound of your breath. Grounding down into the earth that supports you. I am here. Creating space between the thoughts. If something comes up into your head, ping it away. Almost pinging it away, flicking it away with your fingers. Thoughts will come and they will go. I am here. Starting to take a longer inhale and exhale. Feeling the warmth of your hands on your knees, on your thighs. Feel the warmth radiating out through your palm surface. Just slightly rubbing the fingertips together, coming back to your body, back to the senses, back to the smells in the room, the sounds around you. They're all still there. I am here. Rubbing your fingers along the palm, getting more of a sense of your body. Breathing up through the crown of your head and out through your tailbone. Bring your hands into Angelina Mudra. I'm just going to read you just something from an unknown source. Why do we close our eyes when we pray, when we cry, when we kiss, when we dream? Because the most beautiful things in our life are not seen, but felt only by the heart. Namaste.